Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. And I've got a good one for you today. Just walking through Laguna Beach. Beautiful Saturday. But we're going to cover the fact that people are going without. Going without everything. Going without a lot of stuff right now. Before I get into it, please take a second. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And also, today is the day, guys. This is the last day to sign up for the party. If you'd like to attend the party, today's the day. Go to dansilver.com. We are having a huge party on November 12th, and we've got people flying in from around the country. And the only way to attend the event is through the drawing that we're having. And it's the fairest, simplest way. We have secured the Port Theater, which is absolutely an amazing venue. And the Port Theater has a chef. It's got pizza, quesadillas, great food. It's amazing. Got a full bar, and we got a bunch of special guests coming. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But that's November 12th from 6 to 10, and it will be absolutely an epic night, to say the least. So please go to dansilver.com. Last chance to sign up for that. Plus, we have an email going out this weekend. If you guys would like to be part of the email list, sign up for that, because you can click the link below in the video description to join our email list as well. And expect an email between now and tomorrow. Now, people are going without. This is such a growing topic right now that I wanted to cover with you guys. And this starts from very simple things. It starts with people just eliminating certain things out of their lives. People that don't get coffee, people that don't go out and spend a little extra money here and there. That is happening, okay? On a very large scale, where they're just eliminating the simple things out of their lives to save money right now because they can't afford it. Now, we are seeing things like Starbucks coffee that I used to spend $3.45 for nice big coffee, and now it's epic, and it is much as $5 for the same cup of coffee at some locations. That's crazy, and I hate buying it, and I hate paying that kind of money. But we're also seeing families that write me and they say, listen, I no longer take a lunch to work so my kids can afford school lunch. That is criminal, guys, that we live in a world that people have to do that. And it goes from there to where I had one woman write me saying that I take my kids out to dinner and I don't eat and watch them eat so they can eat, because it's the same price now for the 3 kids to eat and me than it was if I ate along with them. So it's that. It's it's funny. The older I get, I've become the senior citizen, basically, where I'm going out and eating, and I'm spending less money. And my girlfriend and I are splitting meals when we go out. And in Las Vegas this last week, one thing that was crazy was talking to everybody about where to eat, and hey, this is your town, where should we meet, type of thing. Well, everybody's got the mindset. I mean, there's some people that are absolutely loaded, but they're not spending money like it's going out of style. They're not just squandering money because they can afford to do that. So it was really nice to see that I'm not alone, and that my frugality that I've been pitching to everybody is not something that other people are not doing. So this is happening with everybody, guys. People are seeing the writing on the wall that we're heading to a darker time. And as far as gas and gas prices, I have had multiple people. Now, understand this. Everything here is not, just because I got one note from this. I got multiple notes from people about this. Families that are driving one vehicle right now because they can't afford the gas on 2 cars. So they worked it out so that one of the couples will take turns dropping the other off at work and dropping the kids off at school, and not spending the additional gas money on a second car, and just going in a different direction. So again, that's a simple thing that they're doing. Now, here's where it gets crazy, is that people are writing me about things like health insurance and health insurance add-ons and different things that they were paying. Long-term care, for example, if you got taken out and you got disabled, well, I don't need disability insurance, I'm in good health, no accident. That's the idea of things like that, guys, is that you don't know when disaster is going to strike. And when disaster strikes, that's when you need a backup like that. So Absolutely amazing, guys, that people are eliminating insurance like that. But what I've had happen this week, and I counted it, 7 people wrote me and said that they got rid of their health insurance and stopped paying for that because they're going to go without health insurance. And guys, you know, it's stupid. I haven't been sick in 3 years. Why am I doing this? Okay, we just went through a health crisis, and I don't need to have this. Okay, you know, that's Russian roulette to me, because I know people that have health issues and what the insurance company pays. I know one woman that they pay over $1 million a year to, and if she didn't have that, she would be dead, number one, and number two, she wouldn't be bankrupt, and she'd be sleeping, you know, in her car. Okay, so leads to the next thing, and that is rents are sky high. Rents are absolutely through the roof right now, and we are seeing rents at a completely astronomical level, where that here in California, you're seeing people get rid of the restrictions on how many people live in a house. And so people are not going without, people are going without living by themselves and having their family live by themselves. You're seeing a lot of rentals where people are living together, families, dual families living in the same spot, which is, you know, you got to do what you got to do, but we're seeing that. As far as businesses are cutting off advertising and going without advertising. Now, think about this. Facebook ads, for those of you that ever bought a Facebook ad or ever clicked on a Facebook ad, there's a lot of cool features that you could use to track that stuff and track who the person was and where they were and pinpoint the accuracy of these things. And the people that know this information, I'm telling you this, you could get a single woman in the city of Irvine that has an income level of here and drives a Toyota. I mean, you could do crazy, crazy stuff with this. Well, Apple changed certain features on that to where you can't follow this, and it has hugely destroyed the algorithm for what people can follow and the information they can get when they have Facebook ads now. So people are going without advertising right now for their businesses. And if you think that things are great and everything's Dan, you're just overreacting, you're a doom and gloomer, baby. It's not, guys. It's just people are cutting back in every way, shape, and form. But everybody, all the big people that I met, all the big business owners, from the, you know, podcast companies to the movie executives to everybody I, you know, sat down with, the money guys, the finance guys, the venture capital people that we met with in Vegas this week, they all said the same thing, that everybody's cutting back, and they think that we're heading to a much darker time. When will it end? We don't know. We should plan on 2024, Dan. We should plan on a full year of this thing going down. Are you ready for that? Are you ready with food? Are you ready with your business suffering during this time? If you think you're gonna just, it's a rough patch, Dan. And there's a lot of people that we talked about this, a lot of clients that they have that are like, they're applauding mom yoga. Isn't that nice? A lot of people are going without, and a lot of people are trying to make changes. Some are making changes for the better to save money and to be more frugal and make sure that they cut back. Others are just living their lives like, hey, it'll come back soon. I am telling you this. I feel so worried about real estate right now after seeing what happened in Las Vegas. And Denise was an absolute expert. But what Denise did for me, which was the greatest, I mean, I'm telling you, for me to compile what she gave me, it was the greatest bit of information and detailed breakdown of the Las Vegas market and where it's been over the last 20 years and where it's headed. So when I go back there, whether it's 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 months, whatever, we can compare all this for years to come so we can see where it's at. But guys, you're going to see people drop the price of these houses, and all those houses that she showed us where people had one house, oh, we got to get this house, we got to buy it right away, oh, don't worry, the other house will sell, and now it doesn't, and you have 2 mortgages. So when do people go without? When do people sit there and say, I got to dump this house, I got to figure this out? And if you don't think that these people, some of them have those houses paid off, the second houses, and you can sit there and say, well, they'll just sit on it, Dan, they'll wait. There are those people, and there are people that are having 2 mortgages right now. You know, how long do they go without? Answer that, because that, you know, talking about debilitating financially, that is a horrible life, guys, when you think about that. And the insurance situation, homeowners insurance, most people have to have homeowners insurance if they have a mortgage. People are definitely going without renter's insurance right now. I'm seeing more and people, yeah, I just got rid of it. You guys, my renter's insurance doubled, you know, $120 a year. Ooh, okay, it's worth everything. Steal everything, burn it down, you know, let it get knocked over, okay? I don't care because of that. It's worth that money. So, you know, guys like me that are on the sideline waiting to buy your house, it's going to be absolutely, every time I think, okay, here's where it's going to hit, it's down here now. The level is so much lower than it was, especially with an expert like Denise and following her. She was just solid gold with all her information. So, you know, people are putting off the home improvements. People are not spending the money to upgrade their house. We can paint the house, honey. We can paint the inside of it. Let's do it ourselves. It'll be a fun weekend project. It may take us 2 months, but they're not hiring the painters right now. The builders, the building permits are down. People are going without doing the room additions. They're going without the kitchen remodels, going without doing the roof right now. They are spending less money all the way around when it comes to their house to save money. They're doing this themselves right now. And you're seeing that more and more and more right now. Now, as far as the cancellation of work that we're seeing, all the contractors that have reported to me are saying, Dan, things that take time to order, special garage doors, specialty doors for that matter, inside the house, exterior doors, everything, people are canceling left and right. And I'd rather lose my deposit than continue with the project because I'm concerned about this. People are going without the improvements. So crazy times, guys, right now. Absolutely crazy times, but there's more to this. So you've got major remodels, major purchases. People are backing out of contracts globally to buy houses right now. So they're going without moving up and going to the new location. So we're seeing everything. So I really want you guys to share with me, what else are you seeing that people are going without right now? Because this is epic. This is absolutely going to be something that people are cutting back. And you know, I get people that write me and say, everything's good. Jamba Juice is busy and Vegas is busy. Vegas was not busy, guys. Vegas was fantastic. To go there and have it be kind of a crowd, but to be able to walk into a restaurant and sit down and eat at places I've never eaten at before, have meetings at places, say, well, we're going to sit in the bar at this place. Nope. You know, it was just absolutely fantastic, to say the least. So isn't this cool? Just a beautiful spot. So share your thoughts on this. What are you going without? Now, I just touched the surface, guys. And again, I could bore you with all this stuff. People's savings right now, you know, I want you to think about this. There's savings accounts are down $1 trillion. People are going without putting money away right now. People are not putting money away in their investments and saving money right now. People are not donating and donating. Yeah, you might as well donate to your retirement fund, but people are not putting money in their retirement fund right now. People are just going without all over the place in every way, shape, and form. And when I talk to the investment advisors, hey, we'll talk in January. We'll talk for next year. We've donated, I keep saying that word. We've put enough money in our 401k this year. We're not going to put any more in. We're just going to worry about 2023 from here. And that's going to be it. So I got a dog story to tell you too, a little later. Now, one thing that a lot of people have asked me about is where I buy silver. And here's a nice big fat 10-ounce bar of silver. This one's mine. But my go-to gal is Stacy Taylor. And you know, people have asked for her information again. She's absolutely brilliant when it comes to silver and gold purchases, everything metals, okay? You know, with the 401ks and with everything that she does. She's absolutely brilliant at that. Her phone number's above, and her email address is there also. but she's absolutely just a stellar businesswoman and knows everything about the metals market. And that's who I buy it from. That's who you should buy it from. They also made a video, her and her husband Chris, which is absolutely amazing, which is 10 questions that she answers in regards to precious metals and what you need to know. That link will be in the video description below, so take a look at that because it will answer a lot of your questions out here. This is a beach we've never really walked down to before. But if you guys are interested in purchasing metals, talk to Stacy Taylor, guys. She's, again, my go-to gal, and she's going to be at the party. She's absolutely amazing. And you guys, you have to sign up for the party. There's just going to be some great people there. We're all going to have a good time. But in the meantime, if you want precious metals, check out Stacy and call her and email her as well, okay? I want to show you guys this quick little video. Driving to come film down here, as I was driving here, I found this little dog in the street and called her owner. I found out it was a little girl dog, but take a look at this. Hey guys, so as I was leaving to go film this morning, there was a little tiny puppy in the street, this dog, and I called the owner and she said, just put the dog in the backyard. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that because I'm not going to be responsible for that. But so I'm going to go deliver this dog to his mommy right now. So he's kind of adorable. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I haven't checked yet. But anyways, we will see how this turns out, okay?
Thank you for bringing my dog back. She means the world to me. Thank you so much.
That's what Emanon is all about, guys. Doing a good deed for the day. And getting her dog back to her was awesome. Now, to continue with what people are going without, there's a woman, Anna Corbin, who said this on Twitter, and that's, I can't afford to get a regular job. Can't afford it. I can't afford the new cell phone. I can't afford the new clothes. I can't afford the extra gas. And she's not kidding. So people are so tight right now that they've got to have the right opportunity that doesn't cost them money and lose them money. So how is that? I mean, that is crazy, guys, that things are like that. And you know what's funny? When I've had employees, or one recommendation I make with clients is have a signing bonus when somebody steps on board, because if somebody's been looking for a job for a few months, they're tapped and they see the culture, they see how they got to dress. Maybe somebody wears a lot of suits and then your place is dressed down. Some people may not have the clothes for that. Some people that are dressed down may not be able to afford the suits and the nice dresses. So I always recommend a $2,500 based on the position. You give somebody $2,500 up front. You have them sign that they're gonna, if you leave, you owe us this money. But it's a great way to get people to feel comfortable that they're one of the team and they're not worried about gas, they're not worried about lunch, they're not worried about, getting to work. Now, here's one thing I want to talk to you guys about. When this channel was started, it was started to get people grants. There are grants around the country that help people to fix their cars to get back to work. This happened during the health crisis. These grants are still out there, back to work grants. Search them in your county, search them in the state. And again, you'll be surprised. There are grants that one of them gave $2,400 to fix your car. If your car was broken down and you can't work, and any excess money from the car repairs could be used for clothing, could be used for cell phones, things like that. Back to work grants. Start with the county that you live in and the state and search from there. And again, fill those things out. People get those grants all the time. Now, the other thing that people are going without, which is crazy, is they may have health insurance, but they can't afford to go to the doctor because they're worried about what they're going to have to pay. Now, again, it's that time of the year. In November, especially here in California, you can renew your insurance policy. Man, make sure you have good health insurance. Oh, Dan, I can't afford health insurance at all. What are you saying? Well, try to make it so that you can get through this time if you got sick, because you want to be broke, have a heart attack, break your leg, get cancer. That's another one that seems kind of expensive. But again, you've got to have good health care. Now, you can negotiate with doctors, and we could talk about that till I'm blue in the face, and I can introduce you to Madeline, who can get things off your credit report and things like that. But you have to, okay, have good health insurance that are going to pay for things. You got to go to the doctor, okay? I've never been sick, Dan, and I'm healthy, and that's the last thing I want to do is go see a doctor. Okay. Again, guys, what are you guys going without? Because then it's staggering what people are going without right now. And, you know, you have to have a plan for the end of the year. Think about this right now. I made a video, and at first the video didn't do that well. It was like, hey, how to plan for the future and how to set goals for 2022. Well, the video ended up doing really well, but at first it didn't do well because it was like, oh, this is boring. I don't know, resolution. You know, no, you have to have goals, guys. You've got to set goals. You've got to set weekly goals. You've got to set monthly goals, quarterly goals, and yearly goals, and things you want to do with your life. And have people on your team that want to do this. Is your spouse on board with you? No, again, no, you know, hey, I want to go buy a $100,000 truck and she's against me. And rightfully so, okay? The point is to be on the same page financially. Know what each person does. Think about this. Vegas, this time in Vegas, I mean, it was so structured this time. It was insane. All the meetings that we got done. Yes, we sat in restaurants at times, and yes, we had dinner and things like that, but there was not a moment until the last night that we were free to do nothing. And that's how it should be. It was an absolute home run, and everything got done. So right now, everything is done for the year. We're gonna do more. A lot of cool things are coming that you guys are gonna hear about, but you've gotta have a plan, and the plan of attack is for yourself, for your health, for your finances, for everything. Get things in order, because again, guys, things are not bad. The used car prices are dropping. They're falling off a cliff right now. If you wanted to sell your used car, this may be the last chance to get a decent price for it, but it's definitely going down right now. And you're going to see things fall off a cliff. Real estate, houses, the toys, the boats, the motorcycles, the Sea-Doos, the dune buggies, all that stuff. It's going to be, for sale and just get worse right now. But if you're interested in picking that stuff up, you need to pick it up. Now, barbecuing, I love barbecuing. But again, Walmart, think about this. Walmart is so backed up with inventory right now that they're giving barbecues away. Take a look at this video from last night, walking through a Walmart, and this is absolutely insane how this stuff is over half off right now. So take a look at this. Look at the barbecue festival at Walmart. Look at all of this stuff, guys. Basically half off, $267. Marked down. It's just crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. Got the smoker. Look at this, guys. $150, man. Just absolutely nuts, guys. This is why you need to plan. Look at the things you want to buy, because this is only going to get worse, guys. Plan for this. If you want a barbecue, get one. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's just so cheap. So, share your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. But, Walmart, everybody tells me about how bad these places are and how this is. Just let me know. I am telling you this. If there is something that you want to buy, you need to look at it, research it, do a little online research and say, wow, these barbecues are X. This dune buggy is X. And this boat is this much. And I want to get it for this amount of money. And start looking, because things are going to go on sale very quickly. And that's the perfect example. They're there, and there's dozens of them to go pick up. Okay? So, final thing. There's a court ruling this week that affects all of us, and that is the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. They issued regulations on things like payday loans. Not that we've taken payday loans, some of you may have, but they had direct debits and things like that, and they would charge people interest rates in the hundreds of %. Now, absolutely catastrophic, but people are starving. So what do? You go get a payday loan. Well, they determined that originally they shut the payday loan companies down and said what they did was unconstitutional. They can take these payments this way. But it goes one step further, and this affects all of us, and that is the mortgage industry. If you are in the market for a mortgage, when the economies get cloudy like they are now, the mortgage industry gets what they call murky. And it's going to, oh, we can do this, we can change the rules and do this for people. And that's what's happening right now. But this puts that into question, that they may not be able to do certain things with the mortgage industry. So it's gonna be crazy. But if that shuts off these murky loans for home prices, for home mortgages, prices are gonna just drop to the floor. So please don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. One other thing, the party on November 12th, this is it, baby. This is the last chance to sign up for this. But if you have a business and you would like to sponsor the event, or you'd like to donate something to the raffle and be called out, via everything, please reach out to iAllegedly@gmail.com and write party sponsor on that email and let us know what you'd like to donate for this. It's going to be an absolutely crazy night. There have been so many people that have signed up for this thing right now. It is going to be utterly epic, and the party will be great. But again, last chance to sign up for the party. dansilver.com is where you go. Don't search Dan Silver. We shut the website down. It's brand new. Takes you to a Spotify account if you search for it. Use the link below or punch it into your browser, www.dansilver.com, like so many other people have. And the turnout has been awesome. The party will be awesome. I've got people flying in from around the country, great business people, fun people, people you want to meet. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And what's the final thing? Oh, Stacy Taylor, my go-to gal for silver. Look at her, okay, guys? I'm telling you, you want to talk to a silver and gold expert? There you go. She's the one. That's who I use. And her link is below. And here's her information again. Onward and upward, guys. Remember, we are seeing a completely different time right now, and we're heading towards different times that are going to be tougher. Have a plan, guys. Work on that plan. I cannot wait to meet you guys on November 12th. It's going to be absolutely epic. There's so many cool people coming right now. If nobody else signed up, it would be a great party, okay? It'll be better if you're there, okay? Onward and upward, guys. I will see you guys very soon.